Hey everybody, welcome back to Gamehead. This week we're here at EA headquarters in Redwood City. And now joining me is Dave DeMartini, who heads up EA Partners here. Now Dave, last time we met, it didn't end so well, right?
It didn't end so well. Well, you know, you got me really upset. You were talking about The Godfather. I was in my mobster mentality. But now it's a kinder, gentler David DeMartini. As the GM of EA Partners, we're just trying to bring all the independent developers of the world together to produce great software and, you know, using an EA publishing mic to try and get their products out there.
So let's talk a little bit about Rock Band coming out in November, head-to-head against Guitar Hero, but you're the imitator, according to Activision.
Are we the imitator?
That's what they claim.
I thought we had four parts. How many parts are in their game? I think one, right? It's just a guitar hero.
Bass,
we have a band. What's really cool about all the partners is they're just so much fun to work with. I mean, you know, we probably have 5 of the top 10 developers in the world. You know,
who's number one that you got to get, DeMar? You haven't landed yet.
Well, you know, without naming any names, you know, there's a company in Texas that does some really great software that we would love to.
Software guys, they've got that.
I didn't say it. I just said somebody down in Texas. But you know,
3D Realms. You want to get Duke Nukem Forever? Is that what you're trying to?
They are fantastic, and there's only a couple of letters in their name. But you know, they're awesome, and of course we'd love to work with them because they're just fantastic at what they do.
GameTrailers recently went on location to the home of the defending World Cyber Games World Champs and arguably the cradle of esports, Seoul, Korea, to experience the WCG Korean National Final at the Esports Stadium sponsored by Samsung. With hundreds of elite players competing in 9 different game titles, the competition to defend the WCG World Crown was intense. But as is typically the case in Korean esports, StarCraft and Counter-Strike 1.6 were the most popular games by far for the competitors and the wildly enthusiastic WCG audience in attendance and watching on TV across the nation. Since its release in 1998, StarCraft has anchored the esports phenomenon as one of the most popular games played in Korea. The Korean team's dominant sweep of the top 3 StarCraft positions at the 2006 WCG Grand Final powered their overall win. Their returning strength there and at several other titles makes them the team to beat again in 2007. After 2 weekends of competition, 21 top players claimed their coveted spots on Team Korea and advanced to October's WCG Grand Final in Seattle's Quest Field, where they will face more than 700 competitors. For more on the 2007 World Cyber Games, watch Gamehead every week and head over to GameTrailers.com.
One of the biggest games coming this fall is Rock Band from Harmonix, MTV, and EA Partners. Joining me now is Sean from Harmonix. I like the shirt.
Oh,
Shut
thank
up,
you.
Spike. What are you trying to say to him?
I'm sorry. I thought your name was Spike.
You're talking a little bit about online today, right? I mean, the online mode.
Yep,
which is,
little bit of the drum head-to-head or the tug-of-war version, which is really, really cool to play back and forth.
So what is tug of war? If I'm, at home on my 360 with my drum set and I play you in Boston, how does that work?
It's awesome. It's both players are playing. They can play on different difficulties if they like. They go back and forth on parts. So it'll be one drummer playing, and then it'll go to the other drummer, and then during certain parts of the song, they'll both be playing at the same time. And then they'll go back and forth, and then the colors just go back and forth.
Can you have like a whole band, all online, all playing together from around the country?
We're working on it, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I mean, there's talk maybe the vocals wouldn't work or something, but that's still.
We have our ways.
Coming up next on Gamehead, Will Wright tells us why the genesis of Spore is taking so long. And still to come, we meet up with gaming icon and EA Sports president, Peter Moore. This week's coverage of the 2007 World Cyber Games is brought to you by Samsung. Stay tuned each Friday night at 1 a.m. for Gamehead's continuing WCG coverage.